Hey, this is Gianna, and this episode of Illogical Digressions is dedicated to Peter Booty, who said that these are boring. So, this is for you. Updates for downtime. I hide generators in my sweater. I sweat alligators, even better. I don't play with haters. I pull all-nighters with freedom fighters for a future that's brighter, for a Ford and a Chrysler and a foreclosure, for better, for tighter, for wetter, for a vicious biter. I see spools of schools, schools of scuba divers, desperate for drama and choral ensembles, floral oncologists. Feelings get hurt, they're dropped like fruit. Calls left behind in the alley outside in the snow. Banks robbed of riches. Double digits. Do the dishes. I'll do you in the ditches. I'll ditch your dugout in the riverboat red. Murder she wrote as she bled. Differences, differentials, referentials. I heard this awesome rap lyric last night. Defriend every friend. Request them all again. I thought it was golden. Speak prophecy, speak easy to me. Approaching the end of 6 years spent in Missouri, the show me state. Next up might be New York. Nervous, kneeling, knowledge, knife fights, flybys, for pleasure at leniencies, at leisure, overparking, underpiping, inner brushing, outer licensing. Whenever you're ready, I have spaghetti. Where's your bowl? Big old basset hound, halt your howling, haunting, hounding. Heed your haunches, feed your flaws. Now bleed your bludgeoning. Pigeons widgeting, ferrets fidgeting, fighting, fisting, double disking. Carve me in your temples. I'll shed on your carpet. I'll feed from your fleas. I'll flood gates. Who's this backwards giraffe trying to fool? He'll fall down a flight of stairs, stomp down stars. He'll star wars. He'll war stars. Kansas City has a cave filled with tourist hearts. They hardly mean to. They have more fountains than you can shake a highway side hobo at. Their trips are quick. They have loose lips and sunken ships on display for days. Cali dog bore me from the vagina that she didn't have, somewhere between California and New Jersey. I was a tiny little pearl inside a pea pod, stretching and yawning the sun away into my tiny palm, engulfing the daytime for a few years' night. The morning was something that happened before the sun did. It was a mourning dove in the giant fir next to my window, cooing a greeting that I answered, telling me that the tree was something that I would outlive, and I didn't believe it at first. I lost consciousness once in the snow on the side of the house. I miss that house already, and it hasn't been sold. Nobody will ever understand him, her, it, better than us, I'm sure of that. I will be long dead before that happens, but I know that I will never die, because I have never been dead, unless I am death. 4 of us at the table, playing cards, shooting the shit. I asked what had been going on. I caught up. It was like 20 years was more like 1 year. And they said, "So you're going back then?" And I said, "Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do." And I told them to hold down the fort as I opened my eyes in a New Mexico hospital room. The end.